Perfect. Oh, sorry, my video is not going. Anyway, hello guys, thank you for joining us. So we're just gonna dive right in. I had a massive fire lit under my ass listening to Courtney's Huddle on Monday. And I'll be honest, like enrollments for myself have really sucked this month, and it seems to kind of be the common theme between everyone this February. But I will tell you, last year in March, like I did not stop going January and February because they had all these bonuses and promotions going on, and like I just felt like I couldn't catch a break. I'm like, thank you for doing this for us, but also like, oh my God, I am running. And I hit 12K and 4K on both accounts on my birthday in March 30th. And that was all due to consistency. And no matter how tough life had gotten and I was moving and all this kind of stuff, just showing up no matter what it is, like literally just throw stuff out there so your name is in front of everyone's eyes. Like, don't perfect anything. Like Courtney said, just get stuff out there. It's not a time to be a perfectionist. It's a time to just be consistent and be, showing more intensity and showing up with more intensity. And so I love the quote. It's if you choose easy, life is going to be hard. If you choose hard, life is going to be easy. And that makes so much sense about this business and what Courtney was saying, because today I caught myself and I was like, I don't want to post. Like, I'm overwhelmed. Like I have real estate stuff going on right now. And then a screaming baby who's like colicky and like, I can't do anything to comfort him. And I'm away from my family and I'm just like feeling defeated today. And like, I just started like tearing up to Dane and I'm like, I'm just so overwhelmed. I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm failing because I'm spreading myself too thin. And I think that's really been the season of all of us lately. But I'm like, yes, same. Um, but I'm like, but if I want these bonuses, I've got to pour my intensity to where it really is going to count. And that is just my consistency in showing up and just whatever I've got to do, like I've got to do it because I need these bonuses. Like this is, my full-time job right now. And so like I've got to get Dane to 4K. I've got to get me back on that 12K and up, hopefully. That would be great. I was just gonna say something and I totally spaced it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And what was it? Oh, listen to a podcast. I was talking to Sarah about it. I'm sure she's gonna talk about it. But it was this girl, her name's Aspen King. She's actually a Monet rep. And I follow her on Instagram and listen to her podcast. Her voice kind of annoys me on the podcast, but she's got good shit to say. And she was going over how problem focused pain points are basically dead. And she said it's because after 2020, that people are tired of having their problems thrown in their face. Like, you could be doing better in life, do thrive. You could be feeling better, do thrive. Like, do MLMs, do this, do that. And people are so sick of, yeah, I feel that all the time. Like, they're getting sick of reading our pain point posts because they're feeling like it's attacking them. So coming out with things that are like um more of, you're doing the best that you can, but here, let me help you, kind of a thing. So coming from a place of service and like, what can I do to help serve you and your family? What can I do to help improve your finances? And I watched Ryan's story today and she was talking about financial relief. And I was like, that is the perfect phrase that I'm going to run with for this bonus season, probably for the rest of until something changes in the game again. But financial relief, like that's so much better than like, you can earn all these bonuses and like you can buy all this stuff. And even talking about the auto bonus, it seems so far-fetched for people that just saying financial relief is huge. So just kind of tweaking and rewording and just really coming from a place of contribution. Like, I can help you with this. I have this to offer you. The business has this to offer you. Not, because I would get, like, I would say things like, um, I want to be able to, I don't know, it's almost like putting people down with the previous pain points. And I never looked at it that way until I listened to this podcast and, flaunting kind of people's problems like, you're still bloated, but I'm not. You have postpartum depression, but I don't. And I'm like, oh, I can kind of like, they get my point, but it's really just kind of throwing their problems in their face. Like, I have a solution, but you just won't take it, kind of a thing. And it's probably turning people off. So I'm definitely going to try this way of just being more uplifting and offering a solution. Like, I can help you with this, and this instead of those pain points. So that's kind of been my big takeaway lately. And I'm really glad Ryan sent me that, because this woman, this Aspen King girl, is a genius, and she's wealthy AF off of Monet. So yeah, thank you, Sarah. But that's kind of all I had for my little tidbit. So there you be. Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna drop this podcast in the chat because it was really good. Rye also sent it to me, and then Shelby sent it to me today. I was like, yeah, I listened to it. Honestly, I'll be honest. I have like ADHD brain, and like I've never been diagnosed with it, but it's pretty obvious that there's something going on in there that's not quite normal. And I had to listen to it twice to understand what the hell she was talking about. So if you have to be like me and listen to it twice, do it. Cause I'm like, I don't understand what she's talking about. Like, is it dead or is it not dead? And I listened to it a second time. I was like, it's dead. It's definitely dead. I'm doing this all wrong. Don't do that anymore. So I'm definitely switching things up like Shelby is after listening to that. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I hit my head very hard today, and I am like 99.9% sure I have a concussion. So if you don't see me looking at the screen very much, that's why. I literally was so hyped for this earlier today. Like, I have all these notes typed up, but it literally hurts to even like look at the screen right now. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through these, and I'm not going to hit on every single one that I have, but I'm just going to scroll through these real quick. This is kind of also, as usual, a kick in the butt for me. So here we go. I'm going to be reading off these notes so I don't mess anything up here, because my concentration and like focus is totally off right now. These are things like I asked myself today, especially after listening to that podcast, was like, do I really want these bonuses, and am I working my business like I want them? I know some people are doing amazing at working their bonuses, and other people are really struggling to work their business and show up every day like myself. And I know, like for me, I'm like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll work this part of my business later. I'll do it later. And then I don't do it later because it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm crawling into bed, and I just don't have any creative juices left to do anything. And who wants to put a post up at 9 o'clock at night? So for me, I'm like, I don't feel like my work ethic has been matching to what I want, which are these bonuses. These bonuses would help me so much. They would help my family. So I need to start showing up properly. And we have so many resources to help us work our business. We have all of the meetings, we have our workbooks, we have all this stuff. And I think for me, it's just super overwhelming to pick what one to do. Like, that workbook is thick. The IPAs on that are thick. And I just decided I'm going to pick 5 or however many that I wrote down on here, but I'm going to pick just certain ones, and I'm going to make sure that throughout the day I set alarms. I stop what I'm doing when my alarm goes off. I get my post up. I'm going to be working my business properly, and then I can go to bed at night not feeling like, wow, Sarah, you suck. Like, you really suck. And it's nobody's fault but mine. So I'm just going to go over the IPAs that I'm doing. Going to start doing every single day. Today, I did plan on doing them. I took like a 4-hour nap, 3.5-hour nap. And no, you're not supposed to do that apparently after you smack your head really hard and about knock yourself out. But did it anyways, and I feel a lot better. So my IPAs that I'm going to do is engage on both socials, especially for 10 to 15 minutes before and after posting. I'm going to be intentional, and I'm going to quit posting and ghosting because I am the queen at that. Adding people, 5 to 10 new people to my socials daily that I can relate to. If I can't relate to them, I'm not adding them. I'm looking for people who have their stories up, who are already active on there, and who can relate to my 5 pillars. With adding, those people are going to come with starting new conversations and building new relationships. People buy from people who they like, know, and trust. So those relationships are going to be key. Another thing is making sure, I usually don't have problems with this, but getting my 3 steps on my story every day and in a different way every single day. So make sure you're doing that. Not just a picture of your vitamins. Oh, these give me energy. These fill me up and this keeps me going. Like, take a video of you throwing your capsules up in the air and catching them. I did that the other day and I dropped them a shit ton of times, but I still got it up. Do it differently every single day and explain them, or take them in a video and explain them, why they help you, or even how you felt before each one and how you feel after. I'm going to do 8 to 10 non-Thrive story slides a day because I lack with putting non-Thrive related stuff up a lot of times. So that's going to be my thing. And I'm going to take people through my day. Like yesterday, I like cleaned my house and took videos and added music to them and showed laundry. And I got like 10 hearts on each one of those videos. And I'm like, that is so weird, but okay. Like, y'all are liking the clean house. I'm going to keep up on it and show you. That also, people are going to get to know me outside of Thrive. Self-development is huge. Ryan and I were just talking about this. Like, I've been in a funk for a while, and she has too. And she's like, how are you? This was last night. She's like, how are you feeling? I was like, honestly, I'm feeling really good today. And she's like, what'd you do different? I was like, self-development, listen to podcasts that you sent me. And she's like, girl, I need to do self-development, listen to the same podcasts I sent you. It's like, yes. So self-development is huge. It's not fun. Like, it's really not. I don't enjoy reading self-development books, but I know it helps my mind. And I'm reading How Women Rise right now. It's not like super like network markety, but I've taken away a couple things in here, and I have a couple tabs already like marked off in my book, and I was like, wow, I needed to hear that. Let me see. I'm just scrolling through these real quick, but I wanted to read what I read in this book right here. And this is what I read, I think, today. And it says, it's also helpful to consider the ways you might be keeping yourself stuck. I've been keeping myself stuck by not properly working my business and doing my IPAs as I should. Reason why I'm lacking enrollments, I feel like. It says, after all, your responses help shape your circumstances, and your behaviors shape how others respond to you. So I haven't been adding very many people. I haven't been starting new conversations. Like, everything I'm doing or not doing is my own fault. So when I read that today, I was like, man, I really needed to read that. And then another thing in this book, it said, stop under investing in your own success. And then that hit me. I was like, wow, that's basically, I'm under investing in my own business, and that does not make me feel good. So when I read those things today, I was like, yep, it's definitely time for change. So that hit me like a ton of bricks. I don't know if anybody else felt that, but it definitely hit me. And then there's like one other thing I really wanted to touch on, and that was just like reevaluating your 5 pillars. And one thing that I want to do is, I feel like I'm basically just a mom and I thrive. Like, that's it. There's not really anything else about me, but I really sat down today and I was thinking about like my 5 pillars, and I'm reevaluating them because the ones I wrote down aren't really me or things I enjoy or even want to talk on really. So I'm going to reevaluate my 5 pillars. I'm going to do 5 pillars that are not Thrive. I can post about Thrive 24/7 all day long, and that can be everything on my feed, but I need to focus on things that aren't Thrive related. And that's something that Ryan told me yesterday too. So 5 pillars that aren't Thrive related. Yes, I'm a mom. Yes, I love my church. I love God, all of that. Apparently I really like having a clean and organized home. So I get sucked into watching those cleaning and organization reels or YouTubes and stuff. So I'm like, I need to start making stuff like that, because people, like, if I love that, I know there's other people out there that love it. And then people are gonna be like, how do you have the energy to do that? Thrive. Right there. So I'm gonna come up with 2 more. I don't even know. I have to think about it. So if anybody has any things they like me posting that you like watching, let me know that I do. But I think that's about all I have. I'm gonna drop I will drop these IPAs that I'm gonna really be focusing on, especially the rest of this month, and then going into March, and really focus on them in March. I feel like if we focus on these every single day, that's really going to help. And even if we call, like in my personal promoter group chat, we do like boom challenges sometimes. So it's like, boom, I got my 3 steps on my story. Like that makes you feel good that you can call something like that out. Or boom, I got a lifestyle post up. Boom, I got my business post up for the day. I got a sale up on my slides or on my stories, things like that. And then also calling new customers and promoters. So we do boom challenges in that way sometimes, and that really helps us. And we stay super accountable that way. So if that's something you guys would like to do in the Ember Legacy chat, if Shelby's okay with it, like that helped us hold us accountable so much. And I know my team was like, hey, after this, can we like keep it going? So let me know in the chat if that's something that everybody would be interested in doing. Yes, I did like points, and then at the end of the month, whoever had the most points, I sent them a gift. This last one was Crystal, and she got a self-development book of her choice, and then I sent her a Rise and Thrive t-shirt from Sarah Weber's little cute boutique. So supporting 2 babes there. And it doesn't even have to be like a point thing, but even if it's just like like helping hold each other accountable. God, I cannot talk. It's been a rough day. Like I've not got anything done but sleep, I swear. I did get laundry done, not gonna lie. I posted that to my story too. I would really encourage though, if you are feeling just like stuck or burnout or in a funk, pick up a self-development book and make it mandatory to read it every single day. Make that a non-negotiable. When you're cooking or doing the laundry or getting ready in the morning, turn on a podcast. If you need podcast ideas, I'm sure somebody here can help you. And I think I've touched on this before, but the Books app, at least for iPhones, there is a book app right here called Books. And you can get books for way cheaper than like on Amazon or even on what's the other one? Audible or Kindle. I don't know, whatever they are. But this is where I read all my spicy books too. But there's self-development books on here that are absolutely free. So the one that I just got was How to Win Friends and Influence People. It was free. So there's no excuse like why we can't be reading. I know it's not fun, but if you do it, it seriously helps so much. I know it's not that fun, but yes, the last 2 weeks of Tea for Two, I did share last night's episode that Kaylee did in the group chat. That lit a fire under me for sure. All right, does anybody have any questions, or Shelby, do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
No, if anybody has any like thing that they want help with or questions, comments, whatever, we are happy to help. If you need anything.
And I still have like, if you get stuck on something to write about, like I said, I've been struggling lately, and there's just some issues that were going on. I won't go into detail, but I was kind of talking to Ryan about him yesterday, and she was like, I feel you. And when I get like this and I can't think of anything to like post that's like, heartfelt, post about the 3 steps and what the vitamins, shakes, and DFTs do, or just pick one and go with it. Like you get something up, and if you're adding to your network, like somebody might be seeing that that's new and buy into it. So just remember, I don't even know where I was going with that. So there you go. I cannot focus. Like it's so bad. I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb right now. That's what I'm saying. I think I like 100% have a concussion, but whatever. We'll be fine.
It'll buff out.
Yeah, we'll be good. I hit that so hard. I saw like black spots for like 5 minutes and everything was just spinning.
Poor thing.
Anyways, I know.
It's in the
Okay.
water.
All right. I think that's all we have, and I will get this recording dropped. Sorry, I was so like pumped to do this earlier, and now I'm like, I can't focus very well.
I know. Scatterbrain.
All right. Well, thank you all for hopping on. Oh, wait. We gotta get a picture
Yes.
every time. If you can, turn your camera on and smile. Woo, Sarah did it. Yeah, girl. Ready?
There we
Oh,
go.
there it is. Looking beautiful as always. Let me get rid of this chat. There we go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it. Perfect.
We're so cute, you guys.
I know. All right. Thank you all. Oh, I should have stopped recording.